Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday market webcast. Okay, so the high of the moment is 33.08. We basically ground around underneath 3,300 for most of the regular session yesterday. So we're on the 1, 2, 3. We're on the fifth day of a band ride, and you're not really seeing the band start to really expand to the upside because it's just been this really slow dripping grind. And the byproduct of a slow dripping grind is that it'll take an RTH like yesterday and it'll talk you into all kinds of crazy stuff, long and short. And I've always said if a band ride lasts long enough, it will visit everybody. It visited me yesterday. So I was up big on the day. We hit our goal for the day, but I gave a lot back midday. Had a nice short into the close, but if the band ride does enough, and if it's giving you lower highs and it's giving you false starts to the downside and then false starts to the upside as well, and nothing's following through, the best thing to do, retrospect, hindsight's 2020, is to really honestly is to just stand aside. But the problem with that is once it starts to accelerate, then it really moves, and it moves without you, and all those issues. I don't really have an issue with any of the setups I took yesterday. I'd take them again in a heartbeat. They just weren't paying. And I've said for years, sometimes bad trades pay, sometimes good trades don't. Yesterday was a situation where good trades are not paying, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to pay the check for all the other days. We hit our goal. It was a green day, but it was rough there for a while. And what you'll find out is I'm one of the few people that will get on this thing and say, yesterday was rough, because that's reality. These people that come on and they're just gurus and tell you how everything's great, and if they tell you A and it ends up being B, they'll tell you why. Well, I really said A, but I kind of meant B, and that's all bullshit. I don't have time for bullshit. So let's talk about today. You can see that price wants nothing to do with being below the hourly mid-band. They tried to hold 3,300. Maybe we still fight over 3,300 more today when we get into the regular session. But it goes back to, I'll say it for the 15th video in a row, 20th video in a row. Until the bears can convert an area and keep it converted and do meaningful price below it on a multi-day basis, every one of these dips is a buy. We will continue to make higher highs. We will continue to make all-time highs until the market feels like coming in. And, you can short it, but understand that it's a trade, that it's a rental, and the trend is higher until it's not. And, all I've been doing is taking this little thing on my chart, activating the drawing. I just keep moving it over. It's not ready to come in. Doesn't want to come in. And if you can't bring yourself to buy it, then do yourself the favor of standing aside and making it prove to you that it can actually do something. So as we head into the open, you got volume weighted average price sitting right down at the roundy 3,300. I've got proprietary moving average at 3303. 5-minute mid is there. So the whole thing points, and you've got the hourly mid-band at 97. The whole thing points to probably fighting over the roundy a little bit more. But if the bears can establish 3,300, or the bulls rather can establish 3,300 as support, push up and over 08, it can continue to grind. It can continue to grind and continue to deal with that upper Bollinger Band, which is up at 3306. And just keep on walking until it's done walking. There's no sense in loading up on the short side. There's no sense in getting indignant as to the multiple number of geopolitical, economic, and central bank reasons why we just shouldn't be going up anymore, and the horrible velocity at which it's going to go down. No, it's not. It'll pull back, and then chances are they'll probably buy it again. Now, maybe they won't. That'll be great. That's called December of 18. But eventually that was a buy too. So you've got to see it for what it is, not what you want it to be. See the tape for what it is, not what you want it to be. So everybody have a fantastic day. We'll have some more stuff out on social. Check that out. Trade them well. Come check out the room, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.